to Chapel Hill, North Carolina, and Kenan Memorial Stadium, home of the North Carolina Tar Heels. And basketball may be in the blood, but football is certainly in the soul. Today, a couple of teams getting set to square off in an ACC battle. As we'll see, the Florida State Seminoles taking on the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Seminoles will kick it away to start. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So North Carolina's offense takes the field. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Really, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock and they're hard workers.
On the run, it's good. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Second down coming up.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Trying play action. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Man, you can't draw it up any better than that. First possession, force a 3rd down. You want to shut the home crowd up, sack the quarterback, create some momentum. Now you're getting the football back to your offense, probably with great field position.
And the Tar Heels will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Concentrate on one thing. Make the catch. The Seminoles offense will go to work for the first time. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Offense in an empty set. Back to throw, it's Castellanos. Quickly out to the tight end. This defense makes a play, stopping him well short, and it'll be 4th down from the 24. absolutely perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
I'll tell you, this is not an easy place to play on the road, especially at nighttime. This crowd, they get loud. That's the way it's been so far, but they have a nice drive to open it up. They're able to execute. They put themselves in field goal range, knock it through the uprights. They did exactly what they needed to do, taking a 3-0 lead here early on the road. That's impressive.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
On the play. Brings up second down.
Give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He's looking to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's good. He'll work his way up to the 24-yard line before being shoved out of bounds.
Well, on 3rd down, they go to the running back screen. They're able to get a couple of yards, but not enough for the first. What do?
The Tar Heels will punt this one away. This will be a second time they've had to kick it away. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Grabbed in the middle. It's White. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. He'll do it himself. Sweet cut there. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. And the Noles in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He'll pull it on the read. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line. The Seminoles can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Can't get him to the ground. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Seminoles line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Castellanos. Floating away. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Seminoles will call on their punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. From the shotgun, the inside give. Past the first down marker and still running. And he'll go down, but he delivered the business end of his stiff arm to that defender on the way. They're going to go right back to him on first down. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. And the Tar Heels now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Takes a hit as he fires. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Tar Heels will punt it away on 4th down. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. To the air on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Pittman. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. And the Seminoles come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Running back searching for a hole. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Castellanos. Gets it out fast. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
On the option. They'll give it to the back. Oh, he's got some space. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
On the move. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Knowles.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Oklahoma is down right now, and that's unusual for this program. Those fans in Norman expect excellence. Let's see if they can provide the spark this team needs. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Kansas State.
Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's good.
We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else in college football.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Lost, the defense is wide open. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. They'll run the option. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. And the Tar Heels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Lopez wants to fire. Right on the money. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. It's Green. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Tar Heels are on the move. Wide receiver comes in motion. With jet sweep pass. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Going for it all. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
And the Tar Heels decide to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Leaves it with the back. Shakes off the defender. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Quarterback on the keeper. Got the first down and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Back to throw, it's Castellanos. Almost had the completion, just missed it. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Caught behind the line, it's Robinson. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Noles line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. The short hands, it's Hall. He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as this offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Finds his man, it's Shipp. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Ready to fire from the pistol. Leaves it with the running back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Looking for a man. It's Castellanos. They've got the screen set up. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. So what do they have for 3rd and short from the... He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Seminoles send out the punt unit. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. A fair catch just inside the 40. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Find some fresh air. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pressure coming. Makes the catch. It's good. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him, and sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, a magnificent broadcast so far there today in Chapel Hill. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Kenan Memorial Stadium.
The Tar Heels will kick it away to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. They'll open this third quarter with a run. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll go to the toss. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. And the Noles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Grabbed behind the line. It's Acha. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Looking to throw, it's Castellanos. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Seminoles will try to pin them back with the punt. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to... Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
And the Tar Heels will line up to punt it away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. He'll keep it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Snagged in the middle. It's Robinson.
Slant routes. They're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage, too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
They'll try to run for it. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The Seminoles will send out the punt unit. This will be the 5th kick of the night. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Shep. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Wide receiver going in motion. Little touch pass to the receiver. There he goes. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Motion from the back. Off the play fake. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. Headed for the corner on the jet sweep. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. It's 3rd down and the line to gain is the 36. Lopez to pass. Fires to the right. He's got an open man. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense.
No touchdowns yet, but that may change very soon after that long completion by the offense. Really great route, and a nice job looking that one in. He set his offense up now in the red zone. They're looking to score some points.
1st and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Looking to get it in. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown Tar Heels.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, a big-time top 25 duel. Let's get right to the pictures. OU, oh my. Oklahoma is putting on a show offensively today. They just simply can't be stopped. They're up 14 over Kansas State. We'll circle back if anything changes in this interesting Big 12.
Breaks into the open. They'll mark him out of bounds short of the 40 at the 37-yard line, but a big-time pickup on the ground.
And as the game goes on, you're going to see this offense continue to use the RPO. That look was conducive to handing it off. The defense now is going to start putting more guys in the box to slow this running back down, and that's when the quarterback's going to have an opportunity to keep the football and make plays throwing.
They'll leave it with him. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. And the Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. Power football with the run. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Now they'll run the draw. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Trying to do it on the ground. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
And, man, this is exactly how this offensive coordinator wants to end this football game. Ground and pound, let that clock tick, add to this lead, and make the defense stop you.
Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. How about this methodical, soul-crushing drive? They've already drained more than 3 minutes off the clock as they snap it on 2nd down. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Got out of trouble and throws. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown Seminoles.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards, and they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. From inside the 10, here he comes. He'll go out of bounds at the 22-yard line, and that's where this offense will take over. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Lopez wants to fire. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
This is just so demoralizing. You want to talk about taking a game over. That's what this defense is doing right now. They are just winning in the trenches. They're easily the more athletic and more physical unit up front, dominating this O-line.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. They're setting up the screen. They've got him before he gets the first down marker, and the screen does not deliver. The Tar Heels will bring the punt team onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Going right to work up top. He tries to take the top off. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
And defenses are terrified of giving up that big play. I like the offense taking a shot down the field, showing the defense like, listen, hey, you're going to have to guard this. You better start being worried about the deep ball. Now maybe I can take some shots underneath, and it might loosen that secondary up a bit.
Here's the handoff. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down. And the Seminoles will punt this one away. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Here comes the heat. Pressure's there, and he lets it go.
I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the 4th quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. Throws to the wideout. Hauls it in, the first down and more. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll try the run. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Lopez to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Green. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
Offense.
No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the offense gets a reprieve.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Using his legs, it's Hall. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got it in the middle, it's Hood.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of...
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Taking it the other way. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the fourth quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Gets the back moving. Scanning the field. It's Castellanos. He's got him in the flat. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They want to throw it. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. The Noles getting set on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. It'll be 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Seminoles are moving quickly down the field. They go to the ground. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Quarterback may change this route. They'll toss it to the left. Got a little space. Turning it on. And you'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Florida State. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
He'll try to tack on one more. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th.
Florida State, 24. North Carolina, 7.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Lopez wants to fire. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
2nd down coming up.
Back to pass. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. He'll pull it down and run. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Wants to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Green. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Tar Heels will hustle to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Green. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got to get everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock. Backed up now. Here's second and long.
Second down coming up.
Looking to fire. Grabbed behind the line. It's Wilson. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Fourth down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Deep shot for the end zone. And it's going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs. After this, it'll be a wrap. And with the game all but decided, this quarterback will take a knee. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team come into fruition. You just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start to grow as an identity and you start to understand who you are.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.